Well, my old earbuds finally died, so it is time to try something new. Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's take a look at the Raycon Everyday Earbuds and protective case and see just what the fuss is about. A big thank you to Raycon for sending these over for us to take a look at, as my old earbuds died a while ago and I just never ended up replacing them. Our package came with both the Raycon Everyday Earbuds along with their Everyday Protective case, which not only keeps the earbuds case safe, it also adds in a bit of flair to the whole setup. First up, I am going to go ahead and get the earbuds unpacked, and the first thing you are going to see is their manual, and you are actually going to want to take a look at this one, especially the last page. This is going to tell you how to actually control the earbuds function, as they are touch-based, but we will talk more about that later. Under that, you are going to find the earbuds charging case with a little plastic wrap that you will need to remove before you can open it. I am going to set the packaging aside, but a quick note is that these boxes both got really wet in the hurricane that we went through, but they were well built enough that only a small amount of water got to the cardboard of the box and none of it made it to the case, which was a real relief once I was able to crack these open to let them dry out. Once you open the case up, you can see the two earbuds, with the one on the left going to your left ear and the one on the right going to, well, your other ear. Next up, we are going to get the everyday case out of its box and figure out how we are supposed to install it. It is a two-piece shell, with the larger portion going onto the bottom of the charging case while the smaller portion will go on the top. With the Raycon text facing you on both units, you just slide the case into the protector and you will be able to see the status light on the charging case still. The top piece can just be slid on as well, but it will slide off unless you pull the protective film off of the sticky pad that is under the top of the case. You can see it here in blue. One side of the top piece has a slight notch to it, and that is the portion that you want to go towards the back of the case. That notch gives it enough space to actually clear the back when it is flipped open, and the front is pretty much flat. After that, I spent some time figuring out the controls with the various taps on the earbuds, and again, you are going to want to reference the instruction manual to figure them out for yourself. The ones that I use the most are the volume up, which is single touch on the right earbud, and volume down, which is a single touch on the left earbud. Double tap on either earbud will pause or play whatever you are listening to, and 3 taps will either move forward or back in your playlist, depending on the earbud you tap. The earbuds fit inside of my ears pretty well, as most earbuds do, but these do come with 4 additional sizes of rubber tips that you can switch out to get a perfect fit. If the base ones do not feel comfortable, just go ahead and switch to one of the other sets and give them a go, and I bet that you will find a set that feels right. The issue with reviewing any set of earbuds or headphones is that you cannot hear what I am hearing, and all that I am going to say is that they work very well, have great sound, and are comfortable for hours on end. I wore them while I was doing several different chores around the property, and they worked out great. At this point in the day, I am raking up some of the gravel that has been knocked loose by our van in the driveway and then tamping it down into place. I am pretty sweaty and doing quite a bit of moving around, and I never felt like the earbuds were going to fall out. They just stuck around while I listened to something or the other on YouTube, which is how I will use these the vast majority of the time. It kind of makes me laugh, as if you have spent any amount of time on the platform you have heard someone talking about the Raycon Everyday Earbuds, and it looks like it is my turn. I had actually considered buying a pair after my last set died, but I ended up getting that other set of over-ear headphones and used those. The thing with not having earbuds though is that I cannot wear a sun hat with a set of headphones, and while I did not need to wear a hat in this video as it was very overcast, a lot of the time when I am working on the property, I definitely need to wear one. Soon enough though, I was done with this project and was able to test drive the big van up and down the driveway. I just finally got this thing on the road again, and I was wearing these earbuds while I rebuilt the carburetor this time so that we could get it running, as it was spitting fuel everywhere, which was a heck of a mess. I am sure that the Raycon earbuds probably didn't have anything to do with me getting it on the road again, but maybe they did and I just don't know it. Time will tell, I suppose. Finally, the last thing that I wanted to test out was the noise-canceling ability of these earbuds, so I wore them while using the wood chipper that we bought over a year ago now. The muffler blew off of it a while back, and while it has never been quiet, it is really loud now, and I definitely have to wear something on my ears when I want to run it. Now, earbuds are not a replacement for good ear protection, but they can work really well. What I can say is that the Raycon Everyday Earbuds have some amazing active noise canceling as a feature, and they did a great job of cutting the sound down to a manageable level, and it was great to be able to listen to music while I got this thing started and let it run, and then put a few small branches through it to make sure it still works. So far, these things have been working great, and I am letting our son use them at the moment so that he can see if he wants me to pick up another pair for him, and so far he seems to be enjoying them as well. I like the fact that even if you run the batteries down in the earbuds, you can just pop them back into the case for like 15 minutes, and you will get another couple of hours of playtime out of them, which works out amazingly well for me, as I will usually have some downtime throughout the day where I don't need to wear them, and I will just pop them back into the charging case so that they are ready to go when I need them again. The active noise canceling is an absolute necessity in my book, as it just helps to drown out everyday sounds and lets me focus on what I am actually doing. If you want to try out a pair of the Raycon Everyday Earbuds for yourself, make sure to click on my link to their website in the description down below and use the discount code GEEKS15 at checkout to get 15% off of your order, which really does help to make these a great sounding, affordable option.